What's up, everybody? This is Mauricio Cardinal from Roofing Marketing Pros, and today we're going to talk about what is a marketing funnel and how to build one for your roofing business. Let's define what a marketing funnel is. A marketing or sales funnel is a set of steps that someone takes before making a purchase decision. Every customer goes through a journey before buying a product or service. A sales or marketing funnel is a system that organizes that journey in a series of steps. So let's go over a real world example. Let's say you have a customer and his name is Dave. Dave lives in Greenville in South Carolina. Suddenly, a hailstorm passes through his neighborhood and damages a lot of the roofs in his neighborhood. He knows that there's a lot of damaged roofs, but for some reason he forgets about it because he has a lot of things going on with his life. He has kids, he takes them to school, he has a busy life at work, he goes to the gym, all these different things he has to take care of before actually even thinking about his roof. So even though there's might be damage to a roof, he doesn't think about it further. The next day he sees an ad on Facebook promoting and reminding him that there was a storm the other day, and it reminds him that yeah, his roof can actually be replaced free of charge because of the insurance that he has on his roof. He knows that this is a good idea, but again, since he has a busy life, he completely forgets about it. But he opts in. This time he actually opts in for the information and gets their contact information, but he forgets to call them. The next day, another storm comes in, this time a rainstorm that makes his roof leak. So when his roof starts leaking, now he knows that he has a problem and he needs his problem to get solved. So the first thing he does is go to his phone and type roofing contractor near me and goes to the first ad on Google AdWords. He clicks on the ad and makes a call and sets the appointment. Since Dave is a thorough person and he likes to compare vendors, he knows that he's been getting contacted by this Facebook marketing company, by this roofing company on Facebook. He's been getting daily emails reminding him of the free inspection they can get because of the hailstorm that he got. So he contacts both of those companies and sets an appointment with both of them and gets quotes from each of them and estimates from each of them. He actually decides to go with the more expensive option because this company has more reviews, more positive reviews, and had done good work with a neighborhood, with a neighbor in his place. So again, this is basically a fictional scenario that highlights what a person goes through and the series of different steps before they make a purchase decision. So as a contractor, it's your responsibility to be in front of that person and understand where they are in the customer or the buyer's journey. And basically, what this is gives you a visual representation of what a funnel is. At the top of the funnel, you have marketing campaigns like content marketing, inbound marketing. This is where you provide value. This is where you provide value upfront by educating, by entertaining your prospects, and making them aware that you exist. And this could become by all the different things, by these are examples you can do. You can do white papers, you can do trade shows, SEO, ebooks, videos. Videos are part of the hottest thing right now to work, and that's probably the most effective type of content that people put out. Second is interest. So once people have shown an interest, what this basically means is that they've taken the time to understand what you do, and they take the next step by either filling out their information, requesting more information, and getting the next step. The next step is once they have evaluation, that's when they want to compare you to other vendors and see how you fit in and see if you can actually help solve their problem they have. So this basically it gives you a visual representation of a marketing or sales funnel. It's an actual funnel that people go through from where they don't know who you are to an actual customer. And if you're actually smart away, you actually have different offers that you offer them throughout the funnel. So even if they become a customer once, there's a lot of different things you can do that you can make them purchase more. So because in roofing, a lot of roofers they just sell once and they forget about the client. But if you guys are doing, if you have general contractor, if you sell different things, you can actually either ask for referrals or sell something else to them, and that would help you make more sales for your business. So why is it important? So I just gave you a visual representation of what a marketing funnel is, but basically what it does is that it simulates a real world sales experience. In the real world, people go through the same process. They have a problem. They usually go through friends and family to ask for a quote, and they get a referral for somebody, and they make a call. And you, as a salesperson, has to educate them and qualify them to see if they're a fit on how you can help them out. So basically, what you're doing is taking that person on that same journey, but in this case, you're doing it in online versus the offline world. A lot of times, it's really about maximizing the results on the sales of your company. And it's your responsibility to maximize the sales in your company, to maximize the results. And building marketing funnels is one of the best ways to do that. The reason being is because it allows you to simulate the real world experience. It also allows you to plug the holes in your business. So basically what this means is that every time that somebody calls or somebody fills out information, a lot of businesses, they leak that information. So basically what that means is that person's contact information never gets followed up, they never get called, they never set an appointment. If they do set an appointment, they never follow up. So it's really about losing opportunities in that real world. Not only do you have to maximize your PR, your marketing, and make them as many people as aware of your services, but you have to plug the holes in your business, and this is the best way to do it. When you build a marketing funnel, it allows you to both educate your prospects, entertain them, and then take them through a series of different steps, which allows you to position your company as the expert and authority and eventually have a call to action and make them set an appointment and get them to finally make the sale. So that's where the reason why it's very important. It's gonna be marketing funnels been around for a long time, so it's not something new. But in this case, not a lot of contractors are doing this. So this gives you the new opportunity to stand out in this place. In the future, funnels are not only going to be important, they're going to be they're going to be required. So instead of being important, they're actually going to be required in the future. So if you don't have a funnel for your business, then you're going to be really left behind when it comes to other competitors and how they can actually steal more business from you guys. The steps of a marketing funnel. So basically, these are the steps that everybody takes before they actually become a client. It's very similar to the steps that a buyer's journey take or a customer journey before they take. In this case, you do it in a way it's controlled and you actually can see the people go through this whole process. The first thing you have to do is make them aware of who you are. People don't think about the routes, they don't think about getting projects unless you actually make them aware of who you are. You can do this in so many different ways. Obviously, you can do by radio, Facebook, you can do SEO campaigns, you can do all these different things that makes you aware of who you are. You can do videos, all these different things, YouTube, all these things make them aware of who you are and what the steps they need to take. Next step is interest. So in this case, they're interested and they're interested in what you have to say. And it's your job to make them interested by providing content that's both valuable and entertaining. So what this basically boils down to is infotainment. Provide content. So things you can do. What is a contractor? As a contractor, what are the things you can do to educate your prospects that is considered common knowledge in the industry, but is not considered common knowledge outside the industry? So those are the things you can think about when it comes to the content. Educate them, give value, provide value up front, and then they can eventually get in contact with you. So this comes with education. The next step is obviously by educating your prospects. I think that's the best way to sell. Marketing is about education. I firmly believe that. And once you educate them, it's obviously is about commitment and getting a call to action. People forget providing call to actions. And when you call to action, when you have that, then you walk them through your sales system. So basically, marketing and sales work hand in hand. Most of the time they don't work in hand in hand, but if you do this correctly, you do it. The marketing part is about educating them, telling them who you are, and obviously making them contact you so you can take the next step in the sales system. Obviously, these leads that come in, not always they're not going to be qualified. As a salesperson, you have to qualify the lead and see if they're available to take the next step. This is an example of a sales marketing funnel from Tony Robbins. I don't know if you guys know who Tony Robbins is. He's one of the most famous coaches in the world. He has a lot of self-development, personal development things that he does. I think he's worth close to $500 million, I'm not sure. But these are the different products and services that he sells and how he indoctrinates you. So the whole step is really about providing content in the beginning, making them commit, and then eventually make them commit to the highest level program. It's really your responsibility to do this as a business owner is to maximize your service and also maximize the results in sales. So what he does is also a lot of different things. He's pretty well known, but he still does these things every single day. He puts out several content every single day. He puts out a lot of interviews, a lot of radio, advertising, Facebook, social media, everything. Next step is doing something very small. These are like the tripwire courses where you make them buy a small commitment from you. It's about these different things that once it basically what it comes down to is when somebody makes a purchase, they decide to buy from you. Psycholo Psychologically, it's really a different level. They have a better, much different relationship than you when they just actually browse your content. So when somebody actually buys or purchases your product or service, psychologically they already have a different relationship with you because they've already sent you money. So these are actually higher types of prospects. Obviously, the next step is having the core product, which is about the different conferences you can attend, the different universities they can attend, and that's when these even a higher level commitment. And finally, it's the last business coaching program, which is between anywhere between $65 and $100,000 from my understanding. So this gives you an idea of the type of results and you can expect from this. As a contractor, it's you don't have to go this deep. It's a lot simpler, but it's the same type of idea and the same type of high level overview that you can take in your business. This is an example of a funnel in real life versus online. I'm going to give you basically it's very similar behaviors, the same psychology, but one is in the online and versus the offline world, which is the real world. So in the retail, basically somebody walks into the store, same thing, somebody visits the website, they look at different products, they look at different product pages, they grabs the item, puts it in the cart, grabs the item, puts it in the cart, walks to checkout process, completes the purchase, etc., etc. It's very similar to the retail store funnel. It's the same type of thing. Most of the time there's holes in both of them, but it's your responsibility to do as much as you can on each side. These are tools that will help you build a sales funnel. There are a lot of different tools that you can use, but I always recommend using ClickFunnels, especially for a marketing funnel or a sales funnel. A lot of these sales funnels are already built in. You can download different funnels you can actually share funnels from somebody else. So if you have a contractor, they can actually lend you your funnel in the same ClickFunnels account. So if you have both of you guys have ClickFunnels in your accounts, you can actually download the funnel and it's a plug and play system. Very easy to use. It's very easy to use to build funnels with this, so I always recommend using ClickFunnels to build your campaigns. The marketing channels, it's going to be different between, these are the two main channels I recommend you should just stick to these two, Google and Facebook. With Google, it's about SEO and pay-per-click. Facebook is about social media, marketing funnels. Build funnels for both of them. For example, if you're doing a lead generation campaign on Facebook, obviously we get their email address, but follow up with an email automation system. That's about building a funnel there. Facebook, the same thing with Facebook. You have to be a little more creative on Facebook because people are at the different parts on the buying cycle. So they could be the top of the funnel, they could be in the bottom of the funnel. The same thing with Google. Google people are there in the middle of the funnel and in the bottom of the funnel. And basically what that means, people at the top of the funnel are just aware of who you are, but not really interested in buying, and people at the bottom of the funnel are, ready to make a decision and much more further along the buying cycle. It would be a mistake just to focus on the bottom of the funnel because it's only a small percentage of people. Obviously, if you have there's a storm, people just skip through this system and go straight to the bottom of the funnel because there's some emergency and they have to have a solve a problem. So basically, it's your job, your responsibility to bring more people to the table, make them aware who you are by doing these branding types of campaigns, which are important on Facebook. Once you make them aware, you plug it into your system and take them through the series of different steps and educate them and bring value to them. Don't forget the repurchases, one of the best things you can do. I know a lot of contractors don't sell to more than one client. What you can do is actually do reactivation campaigns and then take them again through that same funnel so they can actually buy more from you. If you're a contractor, sometimes a roofer doesn't need to sell more than one roof if they do a full replacement. But if you're a contractor that sells other things, you can sell them kitchen remodeling, you can do floors, you do all different things, exterior, interior work that will help you bring more sales to your company. Here's an example of a funnel that we built using ClickFunnels. In this case, you can see targeting people that have shown an interest in roofing by the websites they use. Do something with an ebook, like a checklist, something very simple with an ebook, educate them about who you are and how they can help them out. Next step would be make an offer. So once they fill out the information, a pop-up appears. They go to this step here, and this step here, they go to the funnel, and they present them with an offer. So obviously they're already shown an interest in downloading ebook. So in this case, you take them to the next step to see if they were willing to schedule an inspection, make them an offer like a $25 gift card that will entice them further. When this happens, when they click on the button, a pop-up appears saying, hey, you want to schedule a time? Click this to schedule a time. And this is finally the thank you page. When somebody fills out the information, you follow up with a series of different emails reminding them of the free opportunity you have, and basically educates them about how you can help them out and take the next step with scheduling an appointment with your business. Finally, in conclusion, it's very important to build a marketing funnel for your business. It's one of the best ways to educate your prospects and control the flow of information from who they don't know who they are to actually knowing who you are and how you can help them out. It simulates a real-world sales experience. It's also your responsibility to maximize the sales in your company. So this will help you maximize these sales. It will allow you to plug the holes in your business just in case a lot of leads fall through the crack. This is the best way to do that and actually understand what the process is of the customer journey. It's very important to understand this. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Take care.